Now we got a president of the United States who... I agree. He thinks that climate change is a hoax. He is dangerously wrong. And you and I are going to have to stand up to the fossil fuel industry and tell them to stop destroying this planet.
Senator Bernie Sanders made a surprise appearance at Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival on Saturday night, where he briefly spoke to a packed crowd. The politician took the stage at the outdoor theater to introduce singer Clairo before the musician's set. Sanders himself was introduced by Florida Representative Maxwell Frost. As the Vermont senator made his way on stage, he received applause and cheers from the audience. He then began to give remarks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wanted to thank Clairo for allowing me to get up here and to thank this guy. You may or may not know it, but Maxwell Frost is a member of the United States Congress, the youngest member, and in my view, one of the best members. Look, I'm not going to be long, but this is what I want to say. This country faces some very difficult challenges. And the future of what happens to America is dependent upon your generation. Now, you can turn away and you can ignore what goes on, but if you do that, you do it at your own peril. We need you to stand up to fight for justice. To fight for economic justice, social justice, and racial justice.
Sanders also referenced President Donald Trump, prompting loud boos from the crowd, to which the politician replied, "I agree."
Now we got a president of the United States who... I agree. He thinks that climate change is a hoax. He is dangerously wrong. And you and I are going to have to stand up to the fossil fuel industry and tell them to stop destroying this planet. All over this country, not in California, not in Vermont, where I'm from, but in Florida, where Maxwell is from, many other states, politicians are trying to take away a woman's right to control her own body. We need you to stand up and fight for women's rights. We have an economy today that is working very well for the billionaire class, but not for working families. We need you to help us to create an economy that works well for everybody, not just the 1%. We have a healthcare system that is broken. We are the only major country not to guarantee healthcare to all people. We need you to stand up to the insurance companies and the drug companies and understand that healthcare is a human right.
The former presidential candidate then introduced Clairo and praised the singer for her advocacy. He was also met with chants of his own name as the lights dimmed.
Now I'm here to introduce Clairo, not just because they are a great band, not only because Clairo at the age of 13 posted videos on the internet as a singer-songwriter. I'm here because Clairo has used her prominence to fight for women's rights, to try to end the terrible, brutal war in Gaza, where thousands of women and children are being killed. So I want to thank Clairo not only for being in a great band, but for the great work she is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Clairo.
After his speech, the senator shared about his appearance on social media, writing, "Thank you, Coachella. I enjoyed introducing the great Clairo tonight. These are tough times. The younger generation has to help lead in the fight to combat climate change, protect women's rights, and build an economy that works for all, not just the few." Meanwhile, Clairo also posted on social media, resharing the Vermont politician's remarks and adding a photo of herself embracing him. Earlier in the day, Sanders had held a rally in Los Angeles as part of his Fighting Oligarchy tour alongside Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, which drew 36,000 participants, according to the senator.